So it is time for me to work on my October Bits and Pieces challenge, which was themed water. And I already picked out all the different elements which were part of the prompts, and I will incorporate all of these into hopefully a cohesive collage. I will be working on a very simple chipboard art journal page. And my main focal point will be this enlarged photo. I had this laying around for quite a while. Something went wrong when it was developed and enlarged. It has all these funny folds going through it. But I love the color, and of course, the photo pictures a beautiful lake, which is perfect for the theme. Here you can see that I added some black gesso to my background, and now I'm just cutting down the photo a little bit. Now at this point I didn't have a complete plan at all. I knew I wanted to use a photo, and of course I knew I had a lot of very textured materials to incorporate into this page. So I took it a step at a time and just played around until I came up with a result I quite liked. So I hope you will enjoy watching me put this together. Like always, I will add anything important in the captions. Now at the end of this video, there will be a lineup of all the wonderful creations you sent my way, so you don't want to miss it. Please enjoy some music, and I will talk to you in just a wee bit. Here I'm showing you that I used my stylus to just add some white dots around the edges with my white acrylic paint. And now I'm using the bits and pieces of craft paper, which were part of the little list of supplies. And yes, I did forget about it. Now, in order to incorporate the bits and pieces of craft paper into my page without it looking like an afterthought, I decided to create a mosaic or a new piece of designer paper by ripping up everything and gluing it down. Now this took a little while, so I am jumping ahead here. When it was done, I also added a bit of my rusty paste just to distress and to cover up the white paper edges. Then I added some Mod Podge just to make sure everything fused together nicely, and then I was ready to go on. So after just a few more finishing touches, my page is finally done. I'm pleased that the poles lighten up the gloominess of the page a bit, and I think they're fit in color and shape quite nicely. So here is a bit of a close-up. Now the photo definitely set the stage for this collage, and I believe by altering it and creating these drops, it gave it the interest it needed. So the combination is of course rather gloomy on the bottom and bright on the top. The warning sign of course tells the story, but like most of the time, I leave that interpretation up to you. So as I mentioned earlier, there are some beautiful entries right here at the end of my videos of all of you who participated, and thank you so very, very much. Now, usually at the end of this video, I will also inform you when I would post my next challenge. But because I usually do it every 2 months, the next one would fall into the month of December. And I'm thinking of skipping that one and starting fresh next year. I may even change things up a little bit because, well, I have been doing bits and bobs for 1 year, bits and pieces for this year, and I might be ready to move on to something else next year. So that's all I had for today. I'll see you soon with another video, and bye bye for now.